Right, okay, so today's lesson should be pretty straightforward. It's just all about volume today of prisms. So you should have seen this before in maybe grade 6, 7 and 8. We're just going to go over it again today. So basically, first thing, what is a prism? A prism has a cross section that is at the front and it can travel straight through the shape all the way to the back. Okay, imagine if you can cut this shape vertically right down, you will just keep seeing the cross section over and over, no matter how many times you cut the shape. So this is a pentagon, this cross section is a triangle, and then this cross section is a compound shape. Okay, and it fits throughout the shape. This is just some more examples of different prisms. So you've got cylinders, rectangular prisms. You have prisms where they actually cut something out. So this one, they've cut a smaller cylinder out of the large one. Or if you talk about the cross section, they've taken a large circle and they've cut the small circle out. But these are all prisms. On your formula page, you will be given the volume of a prism. So they'll say A for cross section, and then you times it by the height. So you have to work out the area of the cross section and then multiply it by the height. And cylinder is given to you separately, but it's the same formula. So if you're given a shape, you can then go to the page where the area formulas are and just pick the correct one for that. Right, so it is going to be a very straightforward lesson today. You're going to have an assess prep task, which is basically multiple choice. So let's go and do the volume of these super quickly. So the first shape you can see is we have a rectangle is the cross section. So what is the area of the rectangle? It's 3 centimeters squared times 4.5 centimeters. Oh, sorry, that's wrong, not squared, it's just centimeters. So that's 13.5 centimeters squared. Right, so that is the cross section, and then we have to times that by the height. The height of this shape is going to be 6. So the second thing we do is 13.5 centimeters squared, and we're going to times that by 6 centimeters. So 13.5 times 6 is 81 centimeters cubed. The second shape that we see, it is a triangle. So we know the area of a triangle is a half base times height. The base and the height have been given. We know that because it's a right angle. So 4 centimeters times 3 centimeters, and then I'm going to just divide that by 2 or half it. It's the same thing. It's 6 centimeters squared. Oh my days. 1 second, let me just shut that window. Sorry. Right, and then step 2, we're going to do the cross section, which is 6 centimeters squared, and then just times that by the height of the shape. So the answer is 12 centimeters cubed. Right, the next two shape, we have a trapezium. So go to the page that's got the area formulas. A trapezium is a half AB times by H. AB are your parallel sides. So A in this question is at the top there, is 5. So a half, 5 centimeters plus 9 centimeters. And then we're going to times that by H. H in the question is 5. That is the height of just the trapezium. So a half, this is step 1. 5 plus 9 is 14 centimeters. We need to times that by 5 and then half it. Okay, so that is going to give me a half of 14 is 7. 7 times 5 is 35 centimeters squared. And then step 2, take 35 centimeters squared and times it by the height of the shape, which in this question is 6 centimeters. So 35 times by 6, your answer is 210 centimeters cubed. Right, last question. Sometimes they'll give you the area of the shape, depending on what it is. Because we don't, in the formula booklet, we're not given a pentagon. You just have to maybe split the shape up, if not. But they've given us the actual area of the cross section. So we just times this by 5.5 centimeters. So your answer is 55 centimeters cubed. And it is a nice straightforward question today, lesson today. Go to Assess Prep. If you need the formula booklet, you can click this link, or you can go on Google Classroom. And it is a multiple choice lesson, so it should be quite nice.